also have a positive attitude towards life as you begin this day. I wish you strength to be able to go through today, come out positive, and at the end of the day, wish yourself, I have done well for myself today. That's what I wish you. Have a positive attitude towards life as it presents itself to you today. So I want to say thank God for the gift of life. So if you are still here and you can see me, you can hear me, you can sense me, you can feel me right here from the studios of Galaxy Television, I want to wish you a beautiful morning. If you're watching us all over the world, will you, whatever time you are right now, or you're joining us, or you'll be watching this much later, we wish you the very best of the day. This is Galaxy Television and the program is Family and Values. What do you want your family to remember you for? The society, your environment, your community, your extended family, your loved ones. Yes, some will say the good ones go before their time. And some have also come to say that, you know, those who are good actually take time to deliver whatever they have to give to you and just take their leave because they have something they have contributed to your life. What are you going to contribute to someone's life today? I'm not saying you are dying today or tomorrow, but just do something positive and meaningful. And that's what family and value is all about. No matter how young, how old, how extreme, how politically motivated, how professionally inclined, how your career is taking you far and wild, you have a family, you have a home. Those who are in the hospital have a family. Those you see walking around as if they are just a bunch of, excuse me, this person is dirty, I don't want to. They all come from a family. So family and value is all about you, me, every one of us in the studio, my colleague here, Joy, and to all our guests who have been here. We just want to make sure that you are doing it right. We are all working it well. And we will have a trophy child at the end of our season here on earth. On that note, I welcome you to Family and Values. My name is Olori Adejoke Adami David. Family and Values come on your screen Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. every morning. And you have the privilege and the opportunity to join us live on our social media platform. Or you can always go back again and watch, share whatever you've learned with your family. But I'm not here alone because I have a darling sister still right here next to me. I'm sure she had a splendid night rest. I hope you do not want to, because
good morning to you.
It's so good to have you once again.
You know, yesterday we were talking about personal statements, and I said your frames are one that would always, and I love your frames this morning.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
If you love the frames, give me a shout out. She has good sense of having frames. Good morning to our wonderful esteemed viewers. It's Tuesday with a difference, and we're here on your screen again to discuss something very important. I am Princess Joy Ayo. I will sit back, enjoy the show, and relax.
Okay, as you sit back and enjoy the show, relax, I will always want to encourage you to send in your best wishes to your loved ones, whether they have their birthdays, their anniversaries, or you just want to shout out to the love of your life. Maybe you're missing him, he's not been around, or she's not been around, or you just want a turn in the relationship you have, and you have the privilege, just send it to our, our social media page, or if you want to be, distant about it, send it to our line 08023036856, 08023036856. I hope I did that well. So do you have any birthday shout out? Because I have mine coming up.
Yes, I do. I have a shout out to a very good friend of mine, Vicky Morgan. Yes, Victor, that's his name. He's a very good dancer. Happy birthday to you, Victor. Wishing you many more years, many more fulfilling years, many more money years, graceful years ahead. More money in your pocket.
Amen. Now that money I like.
He's wishing you the best. Family and Values wishing you the very best. He's a very young dude with so much of prospects and talents ahead of him. So we are sending our love and our regards as he celebrates the new year.
Okay, so happy birthday to a darling friend. Prince Adedotun Adelaja is known as Mandot. Happy birthday to you. This will not be the least of celebration you will, mistake. There will be many more that will come your way. I will pray in sound health, in best wishes, and in wealth. God will continue to take you higher and higher for all the good things you do, the heart and the people you reach out to. You care so much, so we pray God will also care for you. And to our darling brother Thaddeus, okay, Ajayi, happy birthday to you from Good News Center. We wish you the very best, and Family and Value wish you very best as well. The same thing goes to darling sister Al-Aja Ajoke Adi Moriam Oyeleye, aka Ajoki. Happy birthday to you, Moriam. We wish you the very best from Woga, from Pillow Whispers, from Family and Value. So everyone will love you. We wish you the very best. Happy birthday and happy celebration to you. And everyone on your anniversary will love you. Wish you the very best, and we pray whatever is going on in your home, in your marriage, God will repair it and bring it back. Okay, no third party will come between you. Like some will say, let's say one family. You don't have any strange woman or any strange man. On that note, we need to go for our mini feature, and we'll be right back, so don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. Okay, welcome back. If you're just tuning in, you're welcome. This is Galactic Television, and the program is Family and Values. As we go into our topic for today, identifying who is a logical boy and an emotional girl. Why do we need to identify them? Who are they exactly? Do we have them around us? What are those steps we need to take when we see certain, signs or experiences or attitude with these young ones? What are those things we need to do, and how do we need to do them so that we'll not be killing their dreams or stopping them from evolving, coming to light, and encouraging them and building them as they grow? Because you said 3-year-old is the best time for us to start building these young ones, and that's why we're here this morning with Deborah Ariori, aka Deba's mama.
I love the
AKA Deba's mama.
Just completed it.
You know?
That's right.
That's your favorite. That's your brand identity.
Yeah.
Okay, she's a teen coach. She is also a mental health person, a coach as well, and also she is life. So there is nothing you want to talk about that will not evolve. Like when we're talking this morning, everything around that is about family and what family represents. And that's why we've come all the way again to bring her to talk about this particular topic. And I'm sure we're going to have a wonderful time, Joy.
Yes, we will have it.
Because I noticed you have been citing her from head to toe. She's like, she loves good things.
I know.
We love good things. Yeah. That's life. That's all about
me. The only thing I want from you this morning is your earrings.
Yeah, okay. I've been admiring the earrings.
Don't think about it, though.
Actually,
don't be like blood from this morning. I am taking earring. Don't give me thinking. So be logical about that.
Carry everything down.
Okay, so that's Mama this morning. It's so good to have you once again. How's the family? How is home? How is life? Everything?
Very well, thank you.
Okay, we need to ask that too, because we cannot just bombarding our guests like that. We need to make them feel relaxed and know that
and
yes,
family.
It's family. So we need to put ourselves in their shoes. So how do we identify what is a logical boy and an emotional girl? How do we identify them?
Okay, so for us to analyze a logical boy and an emotional girl, we have to consider communication style, their behavior, and problem solving skills. How do they communicate? Then how do they solve issues? Like a logical boy, for example, will see something, will see a problem easily than a girl. So when a logical boy sees this thing, he wants to know what combines this together. And you see they may be pinching it or looking for something. They want to see the depth of it because they are so logical in the sense that they want, if there is a problem, how can we resolve it? Like you see a torchlight, a 40 torchlight now. A logical boy, we want to deep down into it. And that's why we see more of male engineers, though we are now having female engineers because now we are encouraging encouraging girls to be logical. We'll even have girls who are logical. So when it comes to communication, they are straight and direct. As a logical guy, a logical boy, they are straight and direct, straight to the point. They are not mixing words. There is no teaser. Girl, do you know that? Mommy, do you know this? They will go from Monday, they are going to Sunday, but they will go because they want to feel your emotion, right? They want to see your face before they are saying
the expression,
what
expression on your
but
face.
But the boy will just go straight. Mommy,
just hit you with it back.
Straight. But the girl will look at Mommy, oh, you're looking beautiful. They will first start with that before they will not say this clothes or doing this okay for you to wear this or that. You know. When it comes to, I've talked about behavior. Yes, so when it comes to behavior, you see them, they are not, the boys especially, logical, before they can relate, may take time to when a girl will relate, because the girl, being an emotional person, is full of emotions. Self-awareness is there because she knows that, oh, this person is this, let me deal with this person like this. The boy, you see a boy in the bus, like a public bus or in a public gathering, can just meet you and say, can you give me your wristwatch? Because they just want that thing. They want to see what is in that wristwatch. They want to relate with you. But a girl will look at you that your face is sad. Oh, let me not approach this woman. Your face is tough. This person will give me down. So let me just stay my lane. So she's self-aware. She's emotionally balanced. But they tend to be person pleaser. Because they are looking at pleaser. They are looking at
your expression.
A logical boy will not care whether you are crying, because except if he has that emotional aspect in him. He will not care that Mommy is crying. Mommy, why are you crying? What's wrong with you? And even we parents, we are raising our boys to be logical than emotional. So we say, when they are crying, we say, why are you crying? Aren't you a boy? Or when he falls down, are you not a boy? Stand up, and you are crying like a girl. Then when a boy talks too, a logical boy will go straight to the point, right? An emotional girl will talk deeply to the fact, to every details. Then when a boy is talking and is talking so much, parents will say, you are not a girl, you are a boy. Boys don't talk. Why are you talking? You talk too much. So I would say that yes, in communication you know them, in behavior you know them, and problem solving you know them. But I would want us to build children who are combined, who have both logical and emotional. Because this thing has a side effect where we are just centering the boys on logical and centering the girls on emotional.
Okay, now how can you manage the logical and the emotional together when it comes to decision making? You just gave clear differentiation between a logical boy and an emotional girl. And yes, we can relate to that because we had the girls that will tell you, boys, men generally, they are very logical in thinking. That's why when you present something to them and sleep over it, they want to dissect and everything. Now, combining those two together, how do you bring it in a place of decision making?
Okay. Decision making, what?
Yeah, in terms of their life as they are growing up, how does it affect their decisions, both from the logical side and from the emotional side? Yes.
Okay, so I've said that of the girl because as a girl, because she's so emotional, she tends to please people. So you have to inculcate the logical aspect in such a girl that is very emotional. Like I have my little daughter, my baby. She's so affectionate. In fact, very affectionate. She's a girl. She's a girl indeed because she's so emotional. She will look at me, Mommy, why is it? If I'm sick, she will come and meet me. Mommy, have you taken drug? So if you now have a boy that is logical, not emotional, you need to now ask that boy, oh, fine, you are doing this, but you need to have empathy added to your logic. Yes, you know the fact, but why don't you think of other people's feeling about this thing? Then you as a girl who is emotional, you should not just pour yourself out. You get, there are some girls that they just throw everything. They see you, they pour out all their heart. They don't mind whether you are enemy or you are friend. So it is the logic aspect that will make you to restrain yourself to be emotionally intelligent, and that's why we need to preach more at being emotionally intelligent for both boy and the girl. So when you're emotionally intelligent, you know where logic comes in. You know where you need to sit with facts and not just being vulnerable so much so well that someone will be hurting you. Then there are some decisions as to, right from the young age, they are in school, you know, some of them, you see them, by the time they are making good decisions and important decisions like going to SS classes. They are going to department, science, commercial, humanity and all. Then they will, if they are emotional, they will go to whatever their friends are going to. But if they are logical, they are going to sit with, why am I going for the science class? Why not go for the commercial? That's how it is. And you see they're not able to take decisions when they are emotional. But when they are logical, they can take decisions very fast.
So even as we catch them young, it's time for us to go for a short break and take a word on Marble. We'll be right back because the program continues, and don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. Come back. It's so family and values, and you said that a good boy, okay, wants a bad girl for himself, while a bad girl wants a good girl for himself. So I don't know, you can turn it the other way. We're not, you know, trying to make it look bad. But we have our guest, the Best Mama, on set, and I'll be continuing with our discussion because we want to know what the logical boys and the emotional girls, what are those things that differentiate them? What are those steps we need to take as parents to understand them, also to help them? Like she said, we can bring the two together on both sex and still make it work on their life, in their life and around them. So this morning, I want to ask, what role does upbringing play trying to put these two, you know, qualities together in the lives of these young ones? Because it's good to catch them young. Yeah. And when we catch them young, it goes a long way to help us to know that we care. We really understand. It's not just lording self over these children. It's for them to come out the way they have been created and prepared before God, because God does not make mistake. Yes. That's the way we think. Yes. So how does the role of upbringing play in the lives of those ones?
Okay. So catch them young. Say train up your child in the way they should grow. So we are observing them, because that's where you get to know them. You're having them how to know if they are logical or they're emotional. As they are growing up and you are seeing that this boy always loves to solve problems. He's always there to see that something is repaired or something.
Fix things around
the house. So don't talk down on such. If you see some will be climbing the railing. Like,
those ones are mountain climbers.
They are in that shape of being an engineer or whatever.
Engineer, geologist, and all that.
So once you start seeing those traits in them, encourage them. If you have, maybe by the time they get to certain age, they can learn those skills in line with what you see them doing. You start putting them through. In fact, they can start having mentors that will be putting them through, because some of us will waste talent. When I was growing up, I have a younger brother who will always beat with anything. He takes mommy's spoons, cutlery, fork, whatever, the knife, everywhere, you know. He loves. Then now he's a musician.
Wow.
Yeah. But first, my parent was, he should be a scientist, he should go and be a doctor. So he went to study information technology, computer, whatever. Later, he still went to study music. You know, because you are dragging as parents. You are looking at this boy and saying, no, you want a science student. But this boy is saying, I am
the music person.
You've seen that trait. So we need to encourage and put them on that path that we are seeing. Then when you see an emotional girl, you know, like my daughter will say, my first daughter will say, Mommy, he said we trained that my last born very well, because she should not go and be jittered one day because she pour her heart to
she's emotional.
So emotional. So if now left parents to start putting that child on the right path, give her facts on how life should be. Life is not bed of roses. Yeah, so the children should know about all this, the real life, real life, what it's
so
all
I was
about.
trying to respond to a message that came in concerning this topic, and the person was talking about, he said, in all we have done, we have succeeded in raising boys logically, forgetting that the side of emotions is very important. Now we are beginning to raise girls who have given all themselves to emotions without having the logical aspect. That is why a young girl will give herself up for a man without thinking. And I was trying to reply that message before now. Now, in response to that message now, how does the society reinforce these traits in the boys and the girls? Because over the time, like what the message I got now, we've taught them to be
logical,
critical thinkers.
A boy, and emotional.
We've taught them to, you have to decide, you have to,
you know,
this is
on one part,
you know, of this thing. How do we balance it now? Now that's just like what that message that came now, you know, how does the society reinforce these traits now in those boys and in the girls?
This is one of the ways that we can do it. Talk about it. Emphasize it, that enough of the stereotyping. Enough of us seeing a boy as a logical boy and a girl being an emotional one. Let's bring them together to be a balanced child. I didn't know, if you saw that video of that lady that was beaten by her husband.
Yes.
How badly beaten she was.
Our king, not the husband, our king. They said it's a skit. They said it's a king. My king, he made a mistake.
But there's no logic in what she's saying.
The other video of the one that after the husband beat her for putting on, I think, a singlet and didn't dress properly, she came out to say, oh yes, he's my husband.
He bought me a new car.
I mean,
some will tell you, he bought me a wig of society amount of money.
Emotions. Because they know that girls are emotional. So once you buy something, you want to get a girl, buy one box of clothes for her, then you got in all her life. She can go and kill her mom because of you. That's why we need to raise them to be logical too, and raise boys to be logical, emotional. So that's what we call emotional intelligence. So it's more of passing that information out there, even in the media. Let that information keep going like that every now and then, so that girls will be both emotional and logical, and boys will be logical and emotional. Not that you just be on one spot. Like you have an husband, you are very healed, and your husband just left you on the bed and goes out.
Some stop you and say, go and prepare my food.
Yes, some will wake you up and say, hello, see, all these sick that you are sick is not my own. Oh. Please go and cook for us, we are hungry. Why? Because you have raised a logical child who believes that if you are sick, take medicine, that's all.
It's not my business, you'll be okay. Just go and satisfy what I want.
Once you have taken your drug, continue your life. That's how he has been raised. And you as emotional, you will not be dying. Oh, what sort of husband is this? It's not, it's the person that raised them has raised him to be logical. And that's why the society, you see, when men will not want to cry out, even when they are in pain.
They are in pains because they've been shut down.
Yes, you will talk down
emotion
there. Aren't you a man? You are crying.
affected.
Why are you crying? When a man fails, he is not ready to say it out that he has failed because he knows that the society will talk down on him.
And failure is an enemy to success. That's it. You need to believe in success. Failure is an enemy, so you need to walk over that enemy. No matter how many times you're falling, have it at the back of your mind that you need to rise up again. As we catch them this morning, I want to ask the boss mama, can these traits change over time? Or as they grow older, with life experiences, they can overcome it, or they can build around it by maybe finding someone who is a mentor, a role model, or even seeing a specialist. Is it possible this trait is overcome with time, or they come with experience? Experience will teach them a lesson. Which one is the best?
Experience. It's
some
better
experience.
not being experienced. It's better you learn and unlearn certain things than you going into it and now say, oh, I don't know. You see, and when you talk about seeing a specialist, some people, if they are not ready, forget it. Even when they go into it and pay for it, their lives will not change. It is until you are ready to change. Oh, I want to be emotionally intelligent.
Can role models or mentors help?
Yes, they
can help too.
So, like watching this kind of program, following people online that are talking about being logical and emotionally together, not stereotyping. You see, in fact, we have so many videos that we can talk about when we see men who, like one man was talking about, oh, you're asking men to come out. It's the same society that will talk down on the man.
On the man.
So we need to raise our voices louder. The media, the family themselves, right from that home, mother and father, because when the mom is saying no and the father is saying yes, you know,
yes, voila.
it will
contradict the whole thing. Yeah.
So it is possible that a logical child, a boy, change to both, that is being blended together after some time. You know, habit is built over time. In the next 60 continuous days, you can form an habit. But if the child is not hearing all these things, does not know his fault, he cannot change. And
the changes are not evolving around him
or even the parent. You know, sometimes as parents, we know our fault and we've told these children, oh, sorry, this is the knowledge I have. And this kids already know, oh, mommy and dad, they are working on these things. It's different from they are just living their life too. The same way the children will be living their life. They won't know difference between just knowing the world view, having a wide view of what the world entails. And that's why people will go into problem. They are afraid to even share with anyone because they are afraid, because there will be stigma around it. People have tagged them as failure. Why will I tell them that I'm failing? I need help. There are some husbands that needs help, but they cannot cry out because of the stigma, the stereotyping about men being the head of the family, must be able to take care of the family. But when there's something wrong somewhere, they don't know who to talk to. So role models, fine. How many people have role models? How many people have mentors? Even churches and all the religious places, mosques and all, are they really saying the truth? Are they saying and preaching the truth? Let's ask them. So when all these things, all these agents of change join together, definitely when we are following them, we'll be hearing the truth. But when I watched one video this year, I can't remember when in particular, when the man is saying, you are the head of the family, whatever decision you take is final. So why will your wife telling you this and that? I was surprised. So if a man is hearing that, it will be more I can imagine. It's more destructive than forming the right
let's
attitude.
Ask, what are the challenges of being over logical and over emotional? You know, what are the challenges? Let's because we have them, some are just over the board. What are those challenges that they will face even when they grow up, or as they are growing up and we're catching them? What are the challenges?
Okay, they say everything that is too much.
Too much of everything is bad.
Everything
Is bad. So when a child is too logical, he doesn't want to hear any other thing than whatever he has. And even when you are saying there is fire in this place you are going, say just that solution should be found. That's his own concern. But an emotional thing will look at, oh, if I put my hand there, we will be burnt. So the person will be withdrawn. But even if even an emotional person, when it's too much, you'll be hurt. People will hurt you. Life will hurt you. Why? Because you just free yourself. Because you are relational.
You're carried away.
You are very relational when you are emotional. You don't even think of, oh, if I enter this house, they can hurt me. You just go. It's the love I have for the family. It's the love I have for this. And you see a lot of people who will be breadwinner for our family members who are doing well, who has 2 hands and 2 legs. Facts will tell you that you should even empower them or train them, not you feeding, going out, and so you'll be hurt. Emotionally you'll be hurt, physically you'll be hurt. And when you are a logical person too, you will not be loved. People will not like you. Yes, I know that it's not good to be a person pleaser, but not having friends around you.
No, to that
yes, like when there is any danger, you should have someone around you that will say, there is danger there. But because we are logical, until he sees it, he will not believe. So they will not tell you.
Yoruba people will say, then you can't be that bad that you not have somebody.
Right?
But if you don't listen to them,
your final advice as we go.
So I would say as a family coach that it's better to raise both boy and girl as blended, having the logical and the emotional skills in communication, in their problem solving, and in their relationship with people. Raise them to be emotionally intelligent. Raise them to know that there is facts, there are principles to life. Raise them to be wholesome, not just one-sided. Thank you.
Don't let it be one-sided. You heard it, catch them young. That's what we're doing this morning. Whether you're a single parent, you are in a family, you have your children and you have your husband, no matter how, or you have words around you that you're taking care of, maybe from your uncles' children, your aunties, from anyone around you. Make sure as many of these young ones that come to you, that believes in you, you try, even when you see the parent doing them wrong, please let them understand that you need to create the logical, the emotional, and it needs to work, together for the lives of these young ones. Because I pray you will not be blamed at the end of the day, because we need them to know and discern when to do, what to do, and how to do, and why do they need to do, and because of what should they do. On that note, we hope today has been a wonderful day. Joy, what do you have to say?
Yeah, and I hope the person that sent in that contribution has also known that we are trying to raise a society where both boys and girls operate a balanced, healthy life. Be logical, be emotional, at the same time know where to draw boundaries and set the lines. That's what I'll just let you go with today. Thank you for being a part of the show this morning. Remember, it's a year of ever flourishing. You keep flourishing in all you do, even in parenting, you will flourish. Thank you very much. I am Princess Joy Ayo Abu. I'll see you tomorrow, midweek Wednesday.
Make the best out of your day today, because you need to be positive towards life. You need to. You have to. It's a need. Me, I'm making it a need. Why? Because that's the only way you can enjoy life. That's the only way you can have peace of mind. That's the only way you can survive. That's the only way you can come out to be on the top. Some people are at the top today. Some of them, they are pushing until they got it. So you will get it right. Just be positive. Yes, tomorrow is going to be another wonderful time as we'll be talking about tolerance in marriage. Tolerance in marriage. How tolerant are you? How tolerant am I? Me, Olori, I'm talking. Even Princess Joy, how tolerant is she? How tolerant is Adebeshi? How tolerant is K? How tolerant is my guest? Yes, it is. And ask yourself that question, because I'm asking K right now, how tolerant can he be? Let's ask ourselves. You know, ask yourself. I'm asking myself now, and I'll still ask myself after this program. On that note, we wish you the very best of today on behalf of everyone who has made today's program a great success, for all your contributions, your comments. You're watching us. We love you. Please keep on let the review and the comments keep coming, and bring your products. We love to have it. Yes, this is Family and Values. My name is Olori. Hope to see you tomorrow. Have a splendid day. Bye for now.